to everywhere, which is pretty cool. Hello! Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. Good morning this wonderful Saturday morning. It's a lovely, lovely morning here in Central Texas. My name is Allie, of course, and this is my friend Millie the Millipede. Super creative name, I know. She is amazing. Good morning, guys. Give everyone a minute to kind of load in. Hello. Good morning to everybody, of course. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful morning. I know I am. Little Millie here. All those feelers. She kind of looks around them. So her eyes don't work super well. Not many bug eyes work very well. She uses those feelers to kind of feel around and find where she's going next, which is really cool. They're almost like little extra legs. And there they are. She's so cool. Look at those little feelers. She is amazing. So this is a millipede, of course. And millipedes are really, really awesome. So they are one of the very first animals that moved onto land, which is pretty cool. And these, they kind of look a lot like insects, right? But they're actually not. These are arthropods. That's a weird word. What's an arthropod? An arthropod is like a crab or a lobster or a millipede or something like that. And what's really cool about these guys is they don't breathe with lungs like we do. They breathe with gills. Is that weird? Special little gills that are kind of gill-like that act and can breathe. Really cool. Hello, everybody. Good morning. If you are just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name or the names of the kiddos that are with us so we can say hello to everybody and good morning, of course. Hello, guys. Here we go. So, millipedes are really awesome. And look at all of those legs. See all those legs? How many legs do you think she has? She has quite a few of them, doesn't she? You comment down below. How many legs do you think this millipede has? And then we'll talk about other millipedes a little bit. How many do you think she has? She's kind of looking around. She's looking for her next place to climb, which is pretty cool. I bet if I put my other hand here, she'd climb onto that. Hello. She is amazing. She's like, no, I like this hand better. She's so cool. So millipedes are awesome. So comment down below how many legs you think that she has. In the meantime, we'll talk about kind of how many legs we can guess that she has. So you see she has lots of stripes. See those stripes on her body? Each one of those stripes is a segment. And each one is its own individual segment. And as she grows, as she gets bigger, she gets more and more of those segments. So when she was born, she only had 2 or 3, and she had about 6 legs when she was born, which is pretty cool. When she was a baby millipede. We're not really sure how old these guys are. We got them when they were adults. We're not sure how old they are. But when she was born, she only had 6 legs. But how many legs do you think she has now? So each one of those stripes, she has lots of them. Each one of those stripes has 4 legs attached to it. It has 2 legs on each side of each of those stripes, which is pretty cool. And so I went through and I counted some of our millipede stripes, some of their body segments once, and each one of them has between 60 and 65 stripes on them, somewhere close in that range anyway. And so these guys have between 2 and 300 legs. Can you believe that? Do you have 300 legs? No, say we just have 2 legs, right? Say, but 300 legs is a lot of legs. Look at all of those legs. She's kind of waves them around. She's sitting pretty still. When she walks, they kind of walk in a wave like this, which is really, really cool. So millipedes, I think, are amazing. And I once had somebody ask me if millipedes could wear a hat. And the answer is not really, but I think we can try. What do you guys think? Look at that. That is a little millipede. Whoop, there it goes in a hat. They don't really like to wear hats too much, but that's okay. I think they look very, very dapper in little teddy hats. Oh my goodness, she is adorable. So millipedes are really cool. Kind of get her up here a little bit so that she doesn't fall off my hand, which is pretty awesome. So this is a special millipede called Orthoporus texacolens, which is a really long word that basically means this is a Texas millipede. She comes from Texas, which is really cool. They come from Texas, Arizona and New Mexico, kind of the area where they're found, which is pretty cool. So if you live in kind of western Texas or so, you might be able to find one of these guys in your backyard, which is pretty cool. But always be really careful when you find bugs outside, because not all bugs are nice. So we have to make sure that we talk to an adult before we pick up any bugs, just to be honest. So this is my little mate lady. She is amazing, of course. So this millipede we talked about, she has up to 300 legs, which is a lot of legs. But her name, millipede, actually means 1,000 legs. Can you believe that? 1,000. But it's kind of a misnomer, a wrong name. See, there's actually never been a millipede with 1,000 legs. The millipede with the most legs had about 750 legs, which is still a lot of legs, isn't it? She's so cool. That millipede was the biggest millipede that's alive today. So does anyone have a guess? So this little lady is about 6 inches long. And the longest millipede ever alive today was an African giant millipede. And they are up to 15 inches long. Can you believe that? That's as long as my arm. That's insane. That's 3 times as long as this guy. And they're a lot bigger than she is around. They're not this big around. She's pretty. They are amazing. But 15 inches is not very big for millipedes if you look back in the dinosaur time. The largest millipede ever to live, ever, even with the dinosaur, was a big giant millipede that was 6 feet long. Can you believe that? 6 feet long. That is as long as your mom and dad are tall. Can you believe that? That's amazing. Millipedes are so cool. She is super awesome. I love her so much. And she's crawling all the way up to my elbow, which is pretty cool. Where are you going? She says, I'm just having fun today. Look at those legs. Look how they kind of move in a wave, which is really cool. But I think it's about time to meet our next animal. So are you guys ready to meet our next animal? Yes, of course. Okay, let's see if we can get her off of here. There we go. Let's all say goodbye to Miss Millie. Bye, Millie. And hello to you guys. If you are just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name or the names of the kiddos that are on the call with us, so we can say hello and good morning to everybody. I love it so much. So we're going to say goodbye to our millipede. And I think we should move to something a little bit cuter, maybe a little softer and fuzzier. What do you guys think? I think, yes, I love it. Okay, so we're going to get done. Our magic little table out, of course. There we go, our magic little table, which has lots of little shavings on it left over from yesterday. But that's okay. I bet we're going to get some more on it in a second. So, these little ladies are some of my favorite things right now. They are amazing. Their names are Anna and Elsa. I don't know if you've met them before, but they're pretty great. Let's see if we can find them. We'll take one at a time, because sometimes if I have both of them, they get a little crazy. So here we go. This, of course, is Miss Elsa, and she is a Dumbo rat. She's called a Dumbo rat because she has these big, giant ears, kind of like Dumbo the elephant, which is pretty silly. She is a beautiful little rat, and rats are really amazing. I was just reading an article this morning about a rat who they trained to find landmines. And so they use their super special, really awesome noses to sniff around and find landmines in active war zones or previously active war zones. That way they can find them, and then us people can disarm them and keep everybody safe, because rats are really small. They train dogs to do it too, but dogs are bigger and they might set off the landmine. So they use rats to go through, because rats are so small that they can't set off the landmine, so they can find them safely, so we can safely find them and disarm them, which I think is really awesome. So rats have amazing noses. They love to smell food, of course. So let's see, we're going to offer her some food this morning. Sometimes she doesn't quite like to eat because she gets so excited about all the new smells and fun things that she can find over here. But we're going to put our carrot over here and a little piece of green. Greens are actually one of their favorite things. They also really love fruit, like blueberries and strawberries. Do you guys like fruit? Yes, we love to eat fruit, just like our little rat friend. I know your sister's over there. She is so cute. Hello. She is amazing. So, some other really cool things about rats is that they have really, really awesome tails. how long that tail is. It's so long. And so they have really long tails, and their tails look like they don't have any fur, but really they have really, really small, really short fur on them. That way they don't get cold on their tail, of course. And they use their tail for balance. So if you see, if I pick her up like this and I turn her sideways, she swings her tail around to regain her balance. She can even kind of grab on to my hand, which is really cool, to help regain her balance, which I think is amazing. Where are you going? She's having a grand old time. They love to come out and play. Another really cool thing about nose that can smell things, they're really, really smart. So we can train them to do lots of things. Our rats are still pretty little, so they haven't been trained to do very many tricks yet, but we are working on it. He is so cool. So we talked about their noses. Let's talk about their teeth. Teeth are really cool. So rats' teeth never stop growing, just like your fingernails. Is that really cool? They're constantly growing, and they grow longer and longer, up to 5 inches every single year. That's as long as her body. So they have to constantly be chewing on things, lots and lots of things. They love to chew. Their teeth are also really special because they're orange. Do you have orange teeth? Can you show me? They know. We have beautiful pearly whites, of course. But rats' teeth are orange because they have metal in their teeth. They have iron in their teeth to make them super, super strong. Is that pretty cool? Their teeth are so strong, they can chew through weird things. So, of course, they can chew through plastic and they can chew through wood, but they also chew through rocks like concrete and glass and even other metals like lead, which is one of the hardest things. Is that really cool? These guys are amazing. They're also really, really social. So in the wild, here she goes. So she found the carrot. Let's see if we can turn it into him. I know you just grabbed a piece of carrot on me. She is so cool. So rats in the wild live under the ground in burrows, right? They dig burrows under the ground. Or they have evolved to live with people, so they're found all over the world. And they usually can be found in like houses and things or abandoned places. They love to take advantage of those places that we have already made that they can live into. They're super, super smart. So they're really, really social. In the wild, they live in groups of up to 100 rats or more. Can you believe that? That's a lot of rats, right? And they have a really kind of matriarchal society. They usually have one big mama rat and all of her babies that all live together, which is pretty awesome. And she is looking right now for her sister, of course. Like I said, they're really social. She's looking for her sister who's right over here. And so, would you guys like to meet Elsa's sister? Do you know what her name is? What is Elsa's sister's name? Anna, of course. This is Miss Anna, the crazy little rat. She loves to run and climb and play. She is so cool. And rats are really, really good at climbing. Are you guys good at climbing? So yes, we are pretty good at climbing. And what makes us such good climbers? Our hands, you're right. Our hands make us really, really good climbers. So our hands we can use to climb and things, right? Which is really cool. But rats are such good climbers because they have hands on their feet. Is that pretty cool? Let's see if we can see her little hand-like feet. She'll stay still long enough. See how she can grab on and hold on to things with her feet? That makes her really, really, really good climber, especially with her long tail that she can use to kind of help grab onto things too, which is really cool. She is amazing. She loves to climb. She loves to snuggle and explore, of course. Do you guys like to climb and snuggle and explore? Yes, and we are just like little rats. They are so cool. Rats, I think, are definitely one of my favorite animals at the moment because they are so awesome and so adventurous, especially little Anna. She's just like the real Anna. Loves to climb and play, which is so cool. Where are you going today? She says, I'm having lots of fun. So rats, people have a lot of misconceptions about rats. They think they're really mean, but rats are actually, that's hard to say, rats are actually really, really squeaky clean because they like to make squeaky noises. Can you squeak like a rat? Squeak, 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 squeak. You're right. That is awesome. Where are you going? She is having a grand old time today. Let's see if we can move this stool out of the way. All around. They do love to climb and have lots of fun and run around and do lots of cool things. It's really awesome. The rats in the wild, there's over 56 different species of wild rats, which is pretty cool. And they live on every single continent except Antarctica. It's really, really cold there, so not many things live in Antarctica today. But rats are super cool and really, really fast. See how fast she's climbing from one hand to the other? And she is so I can't hold my breath for that long. That's a really long time. Oh my goodness. Little Elsa here is amazing. But I think it's about to go. South Austin Cakes commented they also like to eat fruit, just like little rats. They love to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. They'll eat just about anything. So rats in the wild are scavengers. That means they'll eat just about anything they can get their little hands on, which is so cool. But, oh my goodness, I think it's about time to meet our next animal. So, are you guys ready to meet our next animal? Awesome! Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's all say goodbye to little Anna. Bye, Anna. Let's see, I gotta get my here because I covered up. Now, put that in the little travel container that I used to bring around here. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see our next animal. So, our first animal we met was a millipede. And we talked about how the millipede is an arthropod, which is a weird word. That means that it's a very special little creature, right? They're related to crabs and lobsters, but they live on land, which is pretty cool. This is another arthropod, which is one of my favorite words to say. Can you say arthropod? Arthropod. That's a cool word, isn't it? I love it. So this is another little arthropod. This is a hermit crab. So this is my friend Tom, short for Tomatoa, of course, and he is a hermit crab. Specifically, he's a tree hermit crab who comes from the Caribbean, and he lives in the trees, which is really cool. There you go. So he's climbing all around. Hermit crabs are climb onto one hand. There we go. They are super cool. So hermit crabs are found all over the whole world, basically. They're found in lots and lots of different places. They're found all the way up from Alaska, where it's kind of cold, all the way over to Japan, South America, lots of different places. These specifically are tropical hermit crabs. But most hermit crabs live on the beaches or in the oceans. But this is a land hermit crab. So he lives on the land, which is pretty cool. And especially in the trees. They're really great climbers. They have all these little legs and these claws to help them climb. Can you see that big giant claw that he used to help him climb, which is super awesome. He is amazing. There we go. Where are you going, Tom? He says, I'm going away. This is also the most active hermit crab I have ever met. I've met lots of hermit crabs in my lifetime. This is definitely the most active one. There you go. Gonna climb up on the other hand. There we go. He is so cool. I think he also looks really good in the silly hat. What do you guys think? Yes, I think so. Whoop, there he goes. And it really fits perfectly on his little shell, which is great. And do you guys think he can come out of his shell? Or do you think he's stuck inside of his shell? He has a really cool shell. His is really kind of swirly and twirly and almost this kind of tannish green color, which is really cool. And he actually can come out of his shell. He can leave his shell. This is not his shell. So another animal made this shell, and then after that animal went away and didn't need the shell anymore, he found it, or really probably somebody gave it to him because he was came from a pet store, which is great. So he found this shell, and now he lives in this shell, which is really cool. Unlike a tortoise or a turtle, they cannot come out of their shell. They're pretty stuck inside, aren't they? Which is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness, this guy is amazing. He loves to climb and go. So hermit crabs are called hermit crabs, and the word hermit means someone that doesn't usually like to spend time around other people. They like to spend a lot of time alone. But that's a misnomer. Once again, say hermit crabs are not hermits at all. They really love to hang out with their friends. We have another hermit crab who he is always found snuggling up against because they love to hang out with their friends, which is really cool. In the wild, you can find groups of hermit crabs up to 100 hermit crabs all together, which is really smart because if you think about it, you have lots of friends around you. One, you have lots of fun because you have all your friends, but two, there's lots and lots of clothes. There's lots of shells, right? And so in the wild, if a hermit crab finds a new shell on the beach, if they're just kind of crawling along the beach and they find a new shell, all of their hermit crab friends will line up from biggest all the way to the smallest hermit crab, and they will have a shell switching party where they switch their shells out, all of them in one after the other, so that they all get brand new shells, which is pretty cool. He is amazing. So these guys, just like our little rat friends, are scavengers. They eat just about everything, of course. They love to eat. So this guy's favorite food right now is carrots, which I think is really surprising. I didn't think he would be a big carrot friend. He also loves hard-boiled eggs. I gave him a piece of egg last night, and it was gone this morning, which means they really, really loved it. They eat a lot for being such small little guys. Hermit crabs are super cool. So they really like fresh water, and they like to hang out in salt water, which is pretty cool. These guys come from the beaches and the oceans, right? Which is pretty awesome. Falling off there? Here we go. He is so cool. Hermit crabs are amazing. And if you guys are just joining us, be sure to comment down below your name or the names of the kiddos that are joining us so we can say hello and good morning to everybody. Or if you have a question about these guys or any of our other little friends, be sure to comment that down below too, because we love to answer all of your questions. So let's see, how many legs do we think this guy has? What do you think? I think that he is a decapod, just like the real Tamatoa from Moana. And so he has 10 legs, because deca means 10, which is pretty cool. So let's see if we can count all of his legs. Good morning, Laura and Forrest. Hello, guys. Welcome. Tamatoa says good morning. So let's count his legs. And Ryder and Aaron are here too. Hello, Ryder. Good morning, guys. So let's see if we can count his legs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I thought we said he had 10 legs. Well, if he has 6 legs on the outside of his shell, where do you think the other 4 legs are? So we have 4 missing legs, and I don't think he lost them. I think he has them somewhere. Let's see if we can find his 4 missing legs. So let's get him off my fingers. Hold on really tight, which is pretty cool. We will see if we can find those legs. Go ahead. Here we go. Good job. So let's see if we can look. Can you look deep down in his shell? Do you see them? Do you see his missing legs? They are inside of his shell. Is that pretty cool? So he has 6 legs, or really he has 4 legs that he uses for walking. He has 2 legs that are claws. Can you pinch your crab claws? Pinch, 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 pinch. Good job. He has 4 legs that he uses to grab on and hold on and eat and do lots of fun things. And then he has 4 legs that are inside of his shell that he uses specifically for holding on his clothes. Do you have special legs to hold your clothes on? No, we don't have special legs for holding our clothes on. That would be silly. But hermit crabs do, which is really, really awesome. They are amazing. We love our hermit crab friends. But I think it looks like we have time to meet one last animal. So I'm going to let you guys pick. We only have time for one. But would you guys like to meet next? Comment down below. Would you like to meet next a bunny rabbit or a hedgehog? Whoever comments first, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Whoever comments first, we will meet that animal. So a bunny rabbit or a hedgehog. Let me know what you think. And while we're thinking about that, we're going to talk about some of our programs, which are really cool. So if you like animals and you like hanging out with your friends, just like this hermit crab does, he loves to hang out with his little buddy, Sebastian. If you like hanging out with your friends, that can be kind of hard right now. So we have introduce these awesome virtual animal programs, which are super awesome. You can invite all of your friends from all over the world. Done lots of programs with people from opposite sides of the world, which has been really, really awesome. I did one the other day for some people here in America who were celebrating the birthday of a little girl in Japan, which was so cool that we got to kind of go in and kind of meet all of those people, which is so much fun. So if you guys would like to meet with your friends and have lots of fun with our animals, you can always go to our website, tinytailstew.com, of course. Okay, and let's see. It looks like Laura Forrest and Ryder all said hedgehog first. I love it. Okay, well, let's all say goodbye to Tom. Bye, Tomato. You be good. Let's see if we can get him off of our hand. He's really good at holding on because he is a climber, right? So let's see if he can come off. There we go. Good job, little dude. Just kind of gotta let him go on his own. So let's see if we can find our hedgehog. He is. We got some bedding on your face. Here we go. So this, of course, is my friend Cinnamon Roll, who is an African pygmy hedgehog who sleeps curled up in a spiky, spiky ball. Do you guys sleep curled up in a ball? No, we don't sleep curled up in a ball, right? We sleep in a bed, usually, right? But hedgehogs, there she goes. You see her little legs coming out. They sleep curled up in a ball. And she was asleep at almost 9:30 in the morning. Why do you think she was asleep in the middle of the morning? Say, are you usually asleep right now? No, say, we are not usually asleep right now. Oh, and hello, Evan. I saw that Evan has joined us. Hello, Evan. Say hello from Little Cinnamon, which is super cool. Say, are we usually awake in the morning? Yeah, we're usually awake. Why was she asleep? I think it's because she is nocturnal. That's a pretty weird word. What does the word nocturnal mean? It means that he's asleep in the daytime and he's awake at nighttime. Are we nocturnal as people? No, see, we're not nocturnal. We are actually diurnal, is the fancy name for being awake during the day. The opposite of a nocturnal animal like a hedgehog or an owl or a bat, which is pretty cool. And hedgehogs are amazing. They also really love to wear silly hair, which is pretty cute. She is so cool. So I'm going to put her on a mat. A little magical table. She likes to sit down. I bet she might be hungry today. Do you guys have a guess? Can you comment down below? What do you think hedgehogs like to eat? She is adorable. We love our little cinnamon roll. So what do you guys think? Do you think she likes to eat? Let's see. It's her breakfast time. It's breakfast time. Do you think she likes to eat pancakes for breakfast? No, she doesn't like pancakes. I think she really likes to eat waffles. No, hedgehogs don't like waffles. That would be ridiculous. I think they like to eat cereal with milk. No, that's not true. Let's see. Somebody commented coconut. That's a good guess. Somebody else commented bugs and wormies. Y'all are right. They do like to eat bugs and worms. I'm not sure if they would eat coconut in the wild. They're not usually found where there's coconuts. Coconuts are usually kind of more tropical things, and these guys are found in Africa. That's where these are found, the savannas of Africa. And they're usually found kind of more in northern, but they might, I'm not sure. So let's see, they do like to eat bugs and worms, of course. So I have a wiggly worm over here. Let's turn her around. Let's watch her nose. See if she can find it. She has a really awesome nose, just like our rat friend we met earlier. She found it. Oh my goodness. Do you guys think we should give her another one? I think so. She loves to eat wiggly worms, which is pretty cool. Do you guys like to eat worms? No, we don't like to eat worms. Say maybe gummy worms? Maybe. Say not real worms though, huh? Oh, you already got it. She's so fast. And she is actually really fast. You guys comment down below. How many miles every night do you think a hedgehog can run? How many miles every night? Comment down below. We'll see who gets the closest of how many miles they can run, which is pretty cool. The Burrow School also commented what looks like a strawberry, and you are right, she does eat strawberries. So they do eat some fruits and vegetables. About 10% of their diet is fruits and vegetables, but mostly they eat bugs and like crickets and beetles and grasshoppers. And unfortunately, this is just a baby hedgehog. So she's not quite potty trained yet. So in the compost, which is super cool. And let's see, Orthotic said they guessed 5 miles every night that she can run. That's a really good guess. So 5 miles is a good guess. Another person said 5 miles. Those are awesome guesses, guys. But what if I told you this little tiny lady can actually run 10 to 11 miles every single night? Can you believe that? Can you run 11 miles at nighttime? Oh, see, I probably couldn't even run 1 mile in the daytime. Not very good shape. This little tiny lady can run 11 miles. That's crazy, right? These guys are so awesome. We love our little hedgehog friends, especially when they wear little hats, which is super cute. But it looks like it's almost time for us to go, unfortunately, but I had lots of fun with you guys this morning. I hope you had fun, maybe learned a little something. That's always the goal, right? If you want to keep having fun and having lots of fun with us, you can always go to our website, tinytailsstudio.com. We have lots of fun, free things that you guys can do. Lots of activities and coloring pages and songs and videos and videos, which have been really awesome. So if you want to check that out, you can go to our website, of course, tinytailsstudio.com, or our YouTube page, just at tinytailsstudio, which is pretty cool. And if you took any pictures today, of course, always comment us. Always tag us in that at tinytailsstudio on anything, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you post them. We love to see your awesome pictures of our little animals, which is so much fun. But it's almost time for us to go. But if you want to spend more time with us, because I know we're only here for a little bit, a couple times a week, 9 a.m. on Saturdays and Wednesdays, of course. But if you want to spend more time with us and kind of get to know us face to face, ask all of your animal questions, hang out with your friends and family. You can always book a program, which are really fun. They're not super expensive, and you can invite all of your friends and family, of course, and meet some of our awesome animals. We actually have 3 different programs now because we have so many awesome animals to hang out with. So if you guys want to hang out with us, you can always book a program. You can always go to our website, of course, tinytailsstudio.com /experiences to book those, or if you want to do the activities /activities. But it's time for us to go. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for having us today. We will see you guys next time. Let's say bye to Instagram. Bye, Instagram. See what you think, little Cinnamon. You want to turn around and look at this little thing. She is adorable. I love it. So bye, Instagram. We'll see you next time. Bye. And goodbye to Facebook and YouTube, of course. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.